I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it would kill me, but it has only made me stronger.
Hello, welcome to Let It Out. I am your host, Tabosis Rochester, and tonight we are sending prayers out to my co-host and his family. Big prayers go up to you, brother Raphael B. Jones, and his family, like I said. And also tonight, you guys, that goes all over actually, not just for them, but everywhere else. Everybody needs prayer right now. People are going through so much. Some friends of mine at a couple places, and I wanted to keep that private, but yes, so we're going to leave it like that. Okay, so tonight's topic is, do you deserve a second chance? Meaning, that means every and anything. Okay, that means anything that's going on in your life, relationship wise, work, what have you. Do you deserve a second chance? Also, we are on Plug Studio Network. So share this live tonight because it's really going to be a powerful show tonight. Also, we're expecting a call, possibly. Okay? And let me tell you something. Last week, oh my goodness, I hope you didn't miss it. Hello. Welcome. Yes, last week was a powerful show. And even after the show, I like to have that one-on-one with my viewers. So Kieta, I'm happy that we got to talk after the show. It was really a powerful moment, us connecting. So I really enjoyed that, and I like to do that with everyone else as well one day, if you want to really talk about things. And spirituality is something that we should all connect with and not be afraid to talk about it within ourselves. Okay, so back to where we're supposed to be. um like I said, second chances, that could be with your relationship. Maybe something didn't work out with you, pertaining to your marriage or what have you. Hello, Detroit. Welcome to Let It Out. Yes, you guys. And also, I want to tell you something too. These are exciting things. I want you to support I Am Me. Please support that, okay? I Am Me Inc. Am I right? Or, am I right, Peach? Yes, IMEcorp.org. Yes. Please support that organization and sponsor. You know that? Sponsor. That's what gets the rumors going. And also, I want you to get involved in your community and things like that. And also, I am in a play. My co-host and I, Raphael, are in a play called "If You're Dirty, Take a Bath." Get some tickets. Tickets are on eventbrite.com, and check out the website, and it's going to be an amazing place. So don't forget to check that out, okay? And it's going to, somebody's going to need to hear something that night. That's all I'm saying to you. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. It's so exciting. I'm excited about it, okay? So yes. So like I said, second chances, meaning your divorce, you need to work on your relationship, try to mend things. My thing is, do you deserve that? And if you know someone who is going through that, you know, get them to tune into the show too. Do they deserve it? And if they want to talk about it, they can do that. And also, they can call into the show 302-312-3534. Okay? And also, with your job, you know, it's hard for you to get along with your coworkers or what have you, and they got rid of you or what have you. Do you deserve a second chance? Why? Why were you dismissed, or the person's, or what have you? It gets right back to second chance. Also in the society today, we are living in where it's hard for you to stay with a job. And I have someone who wanted to actually talk about that tonight. So hopefully they do call in to talk about their situation and, their second chance. So with that, it's really a really good subject to talk about. Second chance. Well, with me, I'm going to start with me. Second chance is for my health. Sometimes, us women don't go and get ourselves checked like we're supposed to, and we lack in those things, and us women have to have certain surgeries, and we're not feeding ourselves, we're not eating the right things and things like that. So, then your health deteriorates, right? So then you got somehow, you had to have surgery or what have you, or therapy, whatever it was, the case may be. You got your second chance of life, living life. You're changing your diet, and, you're doing things that's good for you, and within you. So, let's be on that tip, okay? Tonight it's all about second chances. So, tonight I want to welcome Kieta Jones and our friend from Detroit. So, y'all communicate with me tonight about your second chances. Don't let this go a dry conversation tonight. I want to let's talk about this tonight on your end, and and someone else's end. If you know of someone who's going through that and deserves a second chance, if you've seen someone going through something really, really bad. I know every day, you're out, you're seeing people who are homeless, and and they're trying to make it out here with a job, and they get turned away because the way they're dressed, trying to apply for a job, that's their second chance. They're trying to make it out there, and it's a shame that they, people turn them away when they're trying, so, and that's where some of us come in, where we donate to shelters and things like that. So when it's time for them to have an interview, they can be dressed for that particular thing at that moment, So come on now, join in on this conversation. This is going to be a good topic tonight. So don't just sit there, because I know somebody is feeling like they deserve a second chance. Yes, Kieta. She stated that she deserves a second chance within myself because I don't give myself enough credit where it's needed. Wow. That's deep. You guys paying attention to this comment? Very powerful. And we don't do that. We don't. We don't. We don't give ourselves any credit where we need to do that. We gotta build ourselves up and get out there and do some positive things. Think positive. Remember our conversations. Positiveness. That's where we're at. That's where we gotta be. No negativeness. Because as soon as you're thinking that negative stuff, that's where you're gonna be at. You're gonna continue to stay right there. Hello, D Nasty. Welcome, welcome. Yes, honey. Listen. Don't just let let yourself just be. Don't do that. Because you deserve the best, right? You deserve the best. So you deserve these second chances. You deserve it. I deserve it. You know? So, let's share this tonight about second chances. This is a powerful topic that everybody needs to hear, that somebody needs to hear. Somebody needs to pay attention to the conversations that are going to be taking place. So please do that. Don't hesitate to call in, and share it. Share, because that's what we got to support one another. Those are things that we all need to stand by, is supporting each other. Okay? Now, like I said, okay. Kieta is back and she says, I deserve a second chance with my higher power. You said it. See, listen. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Kieta stated, I deserve a second chance within my higher power because I am just human and I always fall short and I know where I was wrong and I take ownership. Wow. I did this, and so, yes, I deserve a second chance. Kudos to Kenyatta. Listen, that's where we're at. That's where we need to be, man. Get in it. Take some time out. Get yourself together. Rewind. Somewhere you got to rewind that tape and like, wait a minute, where did I fall off at? I got to get back on. Straighten up. Get out there. Do what you need to do and straighten it up. Straighten it up. Go forward within your life. Because we tend to blame ourselves for things that we did something wrong, But we can't keep harping on it. You got to move forward in life. Move forward. Get it moving. Be positive all the time. And Kieta stated, I deserve a second chance in a relationship because I am human. But who are you to judge me over what I've been through? So yes, I deserve other chances. See that? Isn't that what I said? People judge people. You can't do that. You can't do that. Because, see, what happens is, I've seen this for myself, where when you do that to people, when you judge them and throw negative vibes over that way, guess what? They come rising up. Because you're not really doing anything. Basically, they're rising up anyway from what you're talking about. They're trying to make it. They're trying to do something within themselves. They're building themselves up inside. Mentally, physically, all these things, in relationships. In a relationship, who was the one that messed up? Was it you or the other person? And you got to try to fix that second chance. Come together, talk, but sometimes it's best just to talk on the phone first, see where the mind is at. see where the thoughts is at, because sometimes people fall off. So you got to pay attention to that too, because sometimes, might not want to go back. But when you're trying to do something positive in your life, do that. You're an amazing person, strive for that, and take it one day at a time. You're amazing. You're just flawless within you. Okay? Just know that. So I want to talk to other people as well. Get on here. Talk about what's going on with you. Your second chance. Share it. Get into the conversation. 302-312-3532. 34, excuse me. Yes. So come on, and get this together. And also, Kieta stated that I deserve another chance at being a parent. And again, we fall short. However, my experience will help someone else for being a good mom to their children. Just wish I could have another. Deep. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. Sometimes it helps to just let it out. Because maybe somebody's waiting to hear me on this other end to talk to you. You know? And Kieta stated that, yes, I deserve another chance in my own home to make it a home filled with love, hope, inspiration, laughter, kindness, and all. That's where we at. That's where we're trying to be at. All of us, not just one of us, all of us. That's where our minds are, right? Bettering ourselves. Any means necessary. So come on, join in on this conversation as well. It's a good conversation tonight. A second chance. You never know. Somebody needs to conversate tonight. Somebody's emotional. Maybe they're not talking to somebody in the family or what have you. Second chances. Forgiveness, right? And that's all down that line. Right? Kieta stated that, yes, I deserve another chance at being a daughter. I was rude, ignorant, disrespectful. Now she is gone, and I can't take those hateful words back. What did I say? This is what I'm talking about right here. Second chances. See, and she stated a good thing here, because once they're gone, I mean, but they do hear you because their spirit's around. They hanging around you. She's hanging around you. She knows your heart. She knows how you're feeling at this moment, Kieta. Also, so she knows how you're feeling. She does. So don't think, she doesn't hear it or feel it. She does. And we tend to do these things where we forget. We become, like she said, ignorant. We become disrespectful. See, in this day and time, we don't know what's going to happen to any of us. Tomorrow ain't promised to none of us. You got hatred going on, the disrespectfulness, cursing at one another. Why? That's unnecessary. We don't have to go there. Let's love one another. Let's be there for one another. Let's cheer each other on. Let's hold one another. Let's just love one another. Hey, sissy, how are you, honey? And these are powerful messages I'm saying to you tonight. We got to love one another. We got to be there to hold each other up. These are important things that we know to do. We already know these things, but we don't do it. Am I right? We don't do it. Make a phone call. I love you too, baby. Make a phone call and tell somebody how you feel about them. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that, come on, let's do something. Let's kindle our friendship. Let's kindle our family. Let's rekindle whatever it is. It's not going to hurt to pick up that phone and make that phone call or text or whatever. Start from somewhere. And also, Kieta stated that I deserve a second chance at being a good sister, because I will never know when and where I'm needed in their lives. If I don't be kind to them. True. See, these are things that we talk about on a regular basis. These are words that come out of my mouth all the time. Family, like I said, family. Man, listen. We are one. That blood is running deep up in there. That means you, and you. We all in here. We together. We mixed up in here somewhere. We related. We family. Come on. Stop the bickering. Stop the hating. Stop the disrespect. Stop cursing each other out. Just, come on. Supposed to be there to love one another. And we all tend to get upset and we say things that we don't mean. Then later on, days pass, months, and then next thing you know, something happened to that person. Then what do? Your heart's all cut up inside because that's how you treated them before all that, right? You didn't reach out, you didn't connect. The next thing you know, I'm serious. My sister stated, "How about it?" I'm telling you, we can't live this way. It's not good. And we always tend to hurt each other. You can't do that, man. Our parents didn't raise us like that. Your parents didn't raise you like that. Come on. Cousins, aunts, uncles, have respect for each and every one of them. Respect, that big word, respect. Got an older sister, brother, have respect. My daughter stated that I deserve a second chance at life, period. Only if I could turn back the hands of time, things would be a lot different. Only if I knew the things then that I know now. You hear that? Powerful statements. Powerful statements. That's where we at tonight. Share this topic tonight. Somebody needs to hear this. A second chance. A second chance. Tag them in it. What have you. Share it. Talk about it. You need to listen in. Somebody does. People are dying by the day, by the minute, by the second. It only takes a second just to tell you, I love you. It doesn't hurt. Those words are powerful. Somebody's calling in. So hold on one second, okay? Welcome to Let It Out. This is Tobocious. Who am I speaking with tonight?
Hi, this is Daphne, your sister.
Hi, sweetie. What's up? What do you want to let it out, honey?
You know that what we're going through right now
Yes. Mm-hmm.
with the whole situation.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Disrespect is a big problem.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that if you disrespect somebody,
Yes.
that person should just let you alone. You know what I mean?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Even though it hurts. Even though it hurts, right?
If you disrespect somebody, also you need
Yeah.
to apologize to that person.
Exactly. Because you don't know what somebody is feeling at that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes anger leads to even fighting or suicide.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's a much deeper root than just, you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Than just being that person
Right.
that's willing to turn the other cheek.
So true.
You have to be willing to turn the other cheek. You can always forgive, but you can never forget.
Exactly.
So that's the difference.
Yes.
you can forgive all day, but even if they're wrong
Yes.
and you know they're wrong, it takes a bigger person to forgive.
Yes. Yes.
You
So
don't have
true.
to forget,
Right.
but
But
you
you
have
have
to
to
forgive.
forgive.
God
So true.
forgave us.
Exactly. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
God turned the other cheek on all the wrongdoing that we do.
So true. So true. So true.
So why can't we turn the other cheek?
Right.
I don't understand why, like, the younger guys, like in their 20s and 30s, with the guns, and you guys ain't doing nothing but killing your own race.
Mm-hmm.
You're not shooting other races, you're shooting the black race,
Right.
and you're black. So that killing somebody, okay, that takes away two people.
Yes, it does.
Because that takes away the person that died,
Yes.
that you killed,
Yes.
and it also takes away the person that you are, because you have to sit in jail because of the wrongdoing
That
that
you
you
did.
did.
Right.
It ain't like when we was young, we got to fighting and fist fighting and everything else, and we just moved along.
Yes. And it's not like that anymore today.
No, only thing they're worried about is shooting somebody.
Yes. Yes. So
And they
true.
think because they shot somebody that it makes them grown. No, that doesn't make them grown.
So true.
Because OGs will tell you they are not going to jail
Right.
for shooting somebody.
Right.
They're going to jail for fist fighting.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's a difference.
Remember back in the day, all they did was what, pop, dance, and all that stuff on their head and all that kind.
Even down to
Yeah.
breakdance
Yeah.
challenges.
Yeah. That's what they. Yeah.
Like, but right now,
It's not like that
you
at all.
can't do none of that. You can't even go to the store
No.
without somebody shooting up the store, robbing the store. Like,
Yes. Exactly.
or you can't go over your friend's house because they got a problem with somebody else.
Right.
And you don't know if that guy is going to shoot up the house.
Right. So true.
Like it's crazy, and you already know what I've been going through. Like,
Yes.
two of my friends getting shot and killed because they beat up somebody. Two different friends in the same state. They got in two different fights with two different people, and they died within a week.
Right.
Because that person that they fought came back with that gun and shot them. My one friend got 4 kids. What's going to go on with his kids?
Right. Exactly.
Nobody knows.
Right.
Because you fail to realize an apology is worth 1,000 words.
Right.
A shot, you can't bring nobody back.
So true. So true.
But sis, I love you. I miss you so much.
I love you too, baby. I love you too.
Let me let somebody else get in here because I can talk about that subject all day. You know me.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
All right,
I love
baby.
you.
I love you too, honey. Thank you for calling.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, and it's so true what my sister just stated. It's horrible. So I know firsthand what that's like and how to deal with those kind of things is really hurtful. You try to go on every day, trying to live a regular life. You can't because you keep thinking about the things that happened, within your family pertaining to, somebody being killed and somebody passing away suddenly and things like that. Those things, you just sit there and you say, a second chance at something. Spending second chances, having second chances, whatever that is, you need to live it. Call somebody, like I said, call somebody and just say, I love you, I forgive you, yada, 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 let's move forward. Somebody has to take the step. Somebody has to make the move. Am I right? You can't just sit there and just act like nothing ever happened, because some people do. And some people tend to hold on to that for days, months, like I said, and nothing's ever accomplished through that. And now you're sitting there in a pud of tears. Why? Because it only took you 30 seconds, not even that, to tell somebody, forgive me. Let me have a second chance. I apologize for what I said or did. My sister also stated that give them a second chance right there and there, but you don't know tomorrow is never promised. There you go. You know, I'm waiting for a phone call. Somebody said they were going to call in. I believe it was my daughter. Baby, call in when you get a minute. 302-312-3534 if you're still going to. Yeah, but, you know, second chances, it's up to you. It's up to you. Nobody's going to push you. Nobody's going to shove you. It's up to you to make that decision, that moment. Because you're holding that grudge. I don't like so-and-so. I can't stand so-and-so. No. Because guess what? You're going to reap what you said, what you sold, whatever. Listen. Don't do that. Because you're going to regret that. But I want you to share this topic tonight. Second chance. Do you deserve a second chance? D. Nasty stated, so what? Do you tell the person who gives you the second chance only to be let down again or worse? I'm going to say this. You know what? You gave them that opportunity. With me, 3 strikes you're out with me. I just like, hey, whatever. Go ahead then. If that's how you feel and that's where you want to be, then go ahead. Let me be. Because only thing that's going to happen is going to be ugly. It's going to get real ugly, which you don't want. You know, so if they're not willing to change and you tried to give them a second chance, hey, you did your part. That's all I know. You did your part. You gave them their chance. There you go. You know, Daphne stated that, but you're over there worried about the other person, but that person ain't worried about you, and they sleeping at night. And you, oh, hold on, you guys. We got a caller. Hello. Welcome to Let It Out. This is Sabocious. Who am I speaking with?
This is Cherise.
Hi.
How are
Welcome
you?
to Let It Out.
Yeah, I just came in on like the last 10 minutes, but I wanted to kind of just understand second chances.
Mm-hmm.
Do you give people second chances when they disrespect a tragic situation you've been through?
No.
So, a small backstory. I don't know if you know about my book because we was talking about it at the Christmas party.
Yes.
But in my book, I talk about how I lost a set of twins in 2014.
Yes.
My cousin and my brother took that situation and made it their situation and used it against me for other family members when they were pregnant.
Okay.
Oh, she lost her baby, so you got to be careful with a person like her because she might try to harm your baby.
What?
Yeah. So how do you get through and give a second chance to I'm talking a blood family member. I'm talking my first cousin and my brother.
Okay.
How do you give a second chance to something like that?
Well, you know, I would let them know what you said hurt me really deeply, you know, and I would take it slow. I would take it slow. but I would let them know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I would let
Right.
them know how you feel, because that statement really hurt deep down within you. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
something that you just don't blow over and forget about. Cause that's
Right.
hurt. That's hurt. That hurt. That's hurting words.
Right.
So
But
you
that was
know.
my brother and his girlfriend that made that statement.
Yes.
In 20, which was a year after I had the loss, which was a lot because I had became suicidal at the time. Um, and it got, pretty bad. And within a year or so after that, around 2016 or so, me being out telling my story, telling people, et cetera, et cetera. My cousin wanted to use it against me to say, well, you have to stop using that you lost these babies as an excuse. That you weren't 400. Well, she said, let me correct her. You weren't 4,567 months pregnant, so they didn't really matter.
Really.
Because I lost my babies through an ectopic pregnancy.
It does matter. They're your babies.
Right. Right.
Okay.
So how do you get to a point? I mean, because I have that hardcore, Christian mom that's like, forgive and forgive.
Yes.
Not really forgive, but just try to forgive and forget. There is no forgiving for something that disrespectful.
Right. Right. Right.
Just in my eyes.
Right. Right.
I've been around them. I've seen them when my dad passed in 2019. Me and my brother did, everything as far as his, going away service and everything. My brother hadn't spoken to me for 4 or 5 years at that time. He then texted me 6 months later and said, "Hey, can you co-sign for a car?"
Oh no. No,
So
I'm not.
That's
Sorry.
That don't burn your bridge because you're gonna need me
Sorry.
later type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you wanted me to just brush it under the rug, which you said 4 years before, and just move on with life and then co-sign on a car?
No.
No. They are completely blocked. I mean, blocked on my phone, blocked from social media. They cannot contact me in no way, shape, or form. But my mom is like, but this is your brother and your cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's deep.
Yeah.
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 So
Okay.
some people is like, do you really deserve a second chance?
You
Because you're
know
going to keep
what?
on at it.
Exactly. That's why I say, do you deserve? That was the question. Do you deserve
Mm-hmm.
a second chance?
Right.
And like I said, we tend to hold on to stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that hurts us because we're holding on to it.
Right.
We're holding on to it. We're the ones who suffer from it, from
Right.
from from the stress from us thinking about what they said and did.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking about that all the time.
Right.
So we gotta, we gotta take a moment and just say, okay, this is not going to change.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to get any better.
Right.
But within you, I forgive you. But you're not going to forget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Sometime, I'm going to say this, and I believe I said this sometime. Sometimes you do have to love people from afar.
Yes. I agree.
Because you don't want a ugly conversation coming out of that. You know what I mean? When you're trying to, all it takes is one conversation, somebody throw something out.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You're back to
Yeah.
where you were. You're like, hold up. This was not, where'd that come from? That wasn't supposed to be coming up.
Right.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to call in because
That's
I
deep.
don't know if everybody deserves something.
Exactly. That's why I said, do you deserve a second chance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't. But, within you, just within you, I forgive.
Mm-hmm.
You just know where to keep them at. You understand? You know where to keep them at afar. I
Right.
love you from afar. I do love you. I forgive you, but I know not to connect with you,
Yes.
But I do forgive. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I just wanted to call in and see does
Okay.
everybody deserve a second chance?
Not everybody, but some people, but
Yeah.
but we just, like I said, we just have to try, and just take that time out for ourselves and just say, look, you know, we tend to hold those grudges for many years.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, your brothers and sisters and what have you, whatever. You're holding these grudges. You can't live like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people I know some people who have passed on, and people are still having that grudge. What is wrong with you? No, you gotta let that go. Hey, baby, my son, you gotta let that go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, you
Yeah.
know, I believe, you know, within you, I know you can do it. You know, um, and I'll be thinking about you. You know, if you want to talk, I'm here. You know
Yeah.
that. Um, you know, so I appreciate you calling in and letting it out with me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're
I'll see you
welcome.
soon.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Bye
Bye.
bye. Yes, you guys. Some things. That's where our conversations be. Yeah. That's where we are, you guys. And also, my son is on. Hey, baby, how are you? And also, my my sister stated that, but you're over there worried about. Okay, we already talked about that one. Okay, Daphne also stated my limits is 2. Okay, Daphne also stated we disrespect God every day that He gives us a second chance. True. Daphne also stated that's bad. I'm sorry. Oh, she's talking about. Okay. Yes, and Raphael stated the more you hold on, the worse it gets. Yes, I said that many a times. Somebody else is calling in, you guys. Woo! Welcome to Let It Out. Who am I speaking with tonight?
Hey, sis. It's the bass man.
Hey, bro. How are you?
I'm doing.
Okay. So what's up? When you want to let it out with me?
All right. So this is the thing.
Okay.
Second chances.
Yes.
Some deserve, some doesn't.
Yes.
Um, depending on the situation,
Yes.
whether they deserve the second chance or not. I'm a person that the 3-strike rule does apply.
Yes.
If
That's
you do
me.
a 3,000 rule, it is time for you to go.
Yes. Yes.
You must pay attention to the person that's doing it. I had a falling out with a cousin, didn't even know why we had a falling out. All of a sudden, we just stopped talking. So it was one of those situations, and then when you talk to them later on, they give you that fake, hey, how you doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So until we find out what the problem is, yeah, we're not good.
So you're
There's no
still not
second
communicating.
chance. Right. There's
Wow.
no second chances on that. We don't work that. So you don't give people second chances, especially if they burn all the bridges from the
Yes.
beginning.
Yes. Mhm.
Those are done.
Right.
Those are done. You don't sit there and continue to feed that fire. You gotta
Mhm. Mhm.
and work it out. You gotta let it go.
Exactly.
Must
Exactly.
let it go. Second chances are only for those. I can see you giving your child second chances.
Yeah. Yeah.
Giving your parents, I could say, a second chance if something just so happened to have gone wrong between you two.
Mhm.
And it depends on that. Even depends on what's going on at that time.
Right.
Because sometimes even then, there's
Yes.
hurtful situations that you must let things go.
Yes.
I mean, let the family members go completely.
Right.
So second chances is like you said, it's about you. It's about what you feel because it's not always good. Now, I'm a person that usually, you screw me over, I know that you're going to do it. So
Right.
I don't really get a second chance, but we can be cool with each other
Excuse me.
until you decide to mess up again.
Mhm.
But I'm still watching.
Right.
So I don't sit there and play the, I know you messed up one time, so we're going to go ahead and play. I know you screwed me over real bad, so I'm going to watch you from here on out.
Right.
But can't always give everyone a second chance. That's
Right.
just one of those things. I mean, I know you want to. Sometimes it's one of those things where you want to help them. You want them to help you. You still
Yes.
there's sometimes that people actually hold you back.
Yeah.
And that second chance is the one chance to actually continue to hold you back. So you got to be careful at what you're doing. A lot.
Yes. So
Because
true.
I know if you're talking relationship wise,
Yes.
yeah, one time rodeo. One time rodeo. There's no going back because if it happened real horrible the first time, it's not going to get better.
Right.
Because somewhere down the line, one of y'all going to come up with the idea to talk about that situation again, and it only festers and it only gets worse. So, one time rodeo. So there is no second chances in there. I mean, a lot of people have went through a second chance phase with their relationship, and
Right.
it worked out fine. But it depends on how deep the situation was. But
Right.
me, I'm a one-time rodeo. You mess up with me once, we done. We done. And I don't have to deal with you ever again.
Right. Because then you know, like, okay, I told you and I told you and I told you. Like, how many times am I supposed to do this? This is like a roller coaster. You know, it's a constant thing. So,
Because once you told the person about how you are and y'all in a relationship, you should know what it is about you. That person should know what it is about you. That person should know everything. And y'all have already sat down and established the ground rules. So if you decide to continue to be a ball buster and go across those ground rules, yeah, then you don't deserve that second chance. You already knew what the rules were.
now have you been through something like that to where you did that, to where you just like cut people
I
off?
had to do that most of my life. I mean, I had a lot of friends and a lot of people in older relationships that I had to walk away from because there's too many toxic people around here.
Exactly.
You know?
The word.
You gotta walk away from it
Yeah.
because it's gonna cause you to fall.
Right.
And I had to walk away. So yeah, you gotta do it to save yourself.
Yes.
Because like I said before to a lot of people, you can love that person, but you gotta love yourself more.
Exactly.
And you gotta know when to walk away and say,
So
all
true.
right, we done this. And
Yes.
And it's a wrap.
This is getting old. Yes. So true. That's so
But
true.
don't worry, I ain't gonna leave you hanging. I'm gonna be there next week for you.
Okay, brother. Okay, thank you for calling in and tuning in.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm praying for you guys for healing, okay?
Thank you.
All right, but
Thanks.
all right, see you later. Yes, you guys, and you heard that from the Bakes man himself, Raphael. Relationships. Yeah, relationships. Whew. Headaches. You get tired of the same stuff. My son stated that I'm generally very forgiving third, fourth, and fifth chances, but if all depends on the situation. True. So true, baby. Yeah. And also, D. Nasty stated, I was taught that someone should only have to show who they are one time. Yes, that's true also. So true. You guys, relationships, they tend to really show you who they really are later on. You're thinking, we good. No, you're not. Something's going on here that's not right. And you try to forget about it, throw it over your, shoulder, keep moving. But then it comes up again. The same thing. You're like, okay. So you say something to them. No matter how much it might hurt, you just say what you have to say to them and let them know, look, if this continues, this was going to happen. I can't do this with you. We will never go anywhere else from this point. I'm done, right? This stops right here. Because it's stress. It's stress. It's toxic, like Raphael stated. It's toxic. You want to keep going over that every day. You tell somebody something. You got to say it again and again and again and again. I asked you not to do that. Why you keep doing that? I told you this. Why are you doing that? The relationship is going to get old. Arguing for no reason, getting upset for no reason, the smart comments, you know, like for what? Some people do that. They be disrespectful to the other mate, you know, being what's the word I'm looking for here? Sarcastic. Some people do that. They really do. And also, my son stated that DMX expect trust people to be or show who they are. Yeah, they do. They show you the real them later on. You know, and you're thinking it's cool, you know, y'all hanging or whatever. I was always told you don't have friends. You have people that you know and associates. Oh, somebody's calling in, you guys. Welcome to Let It Out. This is Tobocious. Who am I speaking with?
Your daughter.
Hi, honey.
Hey, Mom.
What do you want to let it out about, honey?
I want to talk about like past relationships, like
Okay.
the trauma from past relationships,
Okay.
and like how you get over like certain things
Okay.
when you get into a new relationship.
Okay.
Because you know how people say like you can't bring old stuff
Yes.
from
An old
you know,
relationship.
an old relationship to a new relationship. So I feel like sometimes people may settle for the same thing because they don't feel like they deserve of, you know, better.
Right.
So they haven't even fully forgiven themselves. They may, you know, have forgiven the person and moved on, but they haven't forgiven themselves.
Right. Right. So it you know, with that, people tend to be comfortable. If you understand what I'm saying, like people become comfortable because they attract those kind of people. You know what I mean? To where it's coming over to the other relationship, like dag, I'm going through the same thing I did. It's okay. I'm going through the same thing I did before. You know? Yeah. So you know, you just have to move on and you know, and just say, look, I refuse to go through this again. I am not going in reverse. I'm going forward. You know, and you just have to drop them like a bad cold because you're not gonna go through the same thing in the wash. You know.
But see, even if you try to like do better and like get better, you always seem to fall back into them same habits.
Yeah.
And you know, you may have like this good person really paying attention to you, doing stuff for you, and you notice it. They may think that you don't notice it because like you don't answer their calls like that, or you may talk to them here and there, or you may turn them down, but they really be trying. And those are the ones that be there through everything you done been through.
Right.
Until they eventually be like, like, like I'm right here in front of you. You don't even, but I'm right here in front of you. Like, give me a chance.
Right. You're not trying to make this work. I'm not like that person.
Right.
You know, so we have a hard time adjusting to that because we're so used to what we've been through, you know. So sometimes, you know, somebody's right in front of you, you know, give them a chance, you know, see what they're really about, you know, but take your time about it. Don't rush into it, you know. Just get to know them within them, you know. And if you see anything shady of other stuff, no. This ain't gonna work. I'm not trying to go the same path that I was on. I need to be on a straight and narrow one. I need to be going down the straight road. And if you ain't coming down this road with me, going straight forward to the red light together, we ain't doing this. Because when it turns green, we need to be on the same path. You know, because you ain't going right and I'm going left. We need to be on the same road.
Because so let's say it's a person, all right, you a good woman and you a good man, and you give this person a chance that's been after you for the longest time, right?
Okay.
But they turn around and they do everything in the book to you, and it's like
dang, like you ain't even give me a chance to show you what I can bring.
Right.
You know, you didn't give me a chance to even. That just make a person not even want to put their feelings and
Exactly.
stuff out there.
Exactly.
Because it's like you didn't even give me a chance
Right.
to show you
Show
that
you
I
will
can treat you right,
Yeah.
that you deserve better. Like you didn't give me that chance to do that. So I'm gonna go find somebody else
Who
that's
accepted?
gonna allow me
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah. Right.
You have to allow somebody to love you.
Yes. Exactly.
You have to allow somebody to
You
care
gotta
for
you gotta you gotta let that guard down.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta let that guard down, but not fast. Let it down slowly, not too fast. You know, because you just want to make sure. Okay, you know, I just want to make sure this is going to be right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's where that's where it lies at. So yeah.
But you know, I think a lot of people, you know, they go through stuff in life and they don't like they don't say anything. Like you never know somebody's going through something because, you know, in a relationship or that goes for any type of relationship, but they just don't say anything.
Right.
So it's like when they split from that person, they don't talk to that person. Like then that's when people start finding out the situations. You know, it's always two sides of a story.
Right. Right. That's
You know?
true. That's true. That's true.
But
Baby.
people go through stuff secretly and don't say anything because, you know, I feel like they want to, the people that been there for them, like they tend to shut them out because they know, like, damn, like I'm still with this person. Like, dang, I'm still going through this and still going through that, even though when I said I was going to stop and I wasn't going to talk to him no more and I wasn't going to text him no more, but I still got this person in my bed next to me or I'm still around this person.
Yeah. So you just gotta, you just gotta give it time and take your time about it. You know, don't rush into it. You know, and just see if they're really for you.
Yeah. I just feel like if people want, you know, if they feel like that they deserve themselves, you know, second chances to stuff, it's never too late to try to fix things.
It's not.
Unless the other person doesn't want it to be fixed.
Right.
But as long as you know that you tried
on your end,
you did everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All you can do is just wait patiently. You gotta have patience with people.
That's it. And that's just a lesson learned. You know, you have to be patient. That's all.
Yeah. But thank you all for listening to that. And
You're
everybody
welcome.
else that's tuning in.
You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. And whoever that was calling in, call back, okay? I'd like to hear from you tonight. Thank you, baby, for calling and letting it out.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome, honey. Yes, you guys. Okay. Okay. All right. Love you too. Bye-bye. Okay. Hello, welcome to Let It Out. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, this is your son.
Well, hello. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting my babies are calling in tonight. How you doing, honey?
I'm doing fine. I just had a question.
Yes.
And just to see if you can answer it for me.
Okay.
What is considered a good man or a good woman?
A good man or a good woman? Someone who's always honest and communicative.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain from my point of view.
Okay.
Okay. Because I was listening to Sis talk.
Uh-huh.
And she said something about, having a good man.
Right.
Okay. But I believe that everybody has their own shenanigans that we deal with.
Right.
Everybody has their own flaws or things that we really don't want to be put out there or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And to find a spouse or somebody who you can relate with.
Yes.
And they understand you the best.
Yes.
That will be the definition of a good man or woman.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever fits our criteria.
Right.
And it sounds selfish, but that's what we are.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, but beauty is always there and the physical attributes and everything else, but it all comes to, this person knows I like this. Mm-hmm. And I know that I don't want everybody to know that I like this.
Right.
they will keep my secret safe with them.
Exactly. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things where you just gotta kind of we use good man and woman loosely. I don't think it's actually a such thing as a good man or woman. It's whatever
Right.
fits our criteria.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's so
But
true.
yeah, I also wanted to get back on topic with second chance.
Okay.
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 Okay. Now, like I said, depending on the situation,
Yes.
but when it comes to giving second chances, it's to me it's like if you're not harming my family,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
financially,
Yes.
physically, in any type of way,
Right.
me and you might bump heads or bang it out, whatever the case may be.
Right.
I'm very forgiving. I will forgive you in 5 minutes after I walk away and come back and turn around, and we were best friends after that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that type of person. I got to let my anger out
Right.
right then
Yeah.
and there, and
Yes.
turn back around.
And we
Hey,
cool.
look, you want something to eat? Let's go
Right.
eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as relationship wise,
Mm-hmm.
if I would truly believe that this is the person that I'm supposed to be with
Yes.
and want to be with, it's no problem for you two to take a break
Right.
or to separate for a while.
Right.
But if you both have, like I told you, that foundation of just being that comfortability,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
to where you both understand each other.
Yes.
If you got to take a break, you take a break from each other.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's meant to be, you'll be back together again. And
Exactly.
guess what? It'll be a second, it'll be a third, it'll be a fifth, it'll
Right.
be a 10th. It's going to be chances and chances after that. So that's where, like I said, it all depends on the situation.
Yes.
Also. So it can, it can go from extreme to
To
the lightest of the light, So,
Mm-hmm.
but I just wanted to call and put my 2 cents in, let it out real quick for you.
Okay, baby. Thank you for
All right.
calling. Love you.
I love you too.
Now, you guys, did you hear that? I'm having a wonderful night tonight, you guys. You guys are just calling in and being communicative. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of type of show we like doing, right? But we are going to say that. Oh, Lord. We got another call. Hold on. Welcome to Let It Out. This is Tobocious. Who am I speaking with?
This is Crystal.
My other daughter. Hello, honey.
Hello.
So what do you want to let it out about, baby?
Well, I'm calling in reference to relationships.
Okay.
I want to say I'm all about giving second chances
Okay.
and everything like that. But sometimes when you give too many chances, people think they can ice skate.
True. That's true.
And I'm speaking from my past experiences
Right.
that I had, of course.
Okay.
In the past relationship that I was in, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I kept giving my ex, second chances and third chances. But when is enough enough?
Right. When you get tired.
And, when you love somebody, you don't want to give up on them so easily.
That's true, too.
But, sometimes you got to do what's best for you.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, ain't nobody going to be here for you like yourself. So,
True.
It's time for me to move on.
Yes. You gotta go with your feelings, like, okay, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. And, you told me it was gonna be this, but now it's this.
Right.
So I think I need to just go ahead and move on because you just wasted my time.
Right.
So this time wasted. I could have been doing something else with that time.
Right. And not only that, but
Yeah.
sometimes you just get tired of the same thing.
That's why I said tired.
Right.
Yeah. You just get tired of it.
And when you get old enough to feel like you deserve better, then that's when you recognize and realize it's time to move on.
Right.
And I think I'm at that point, but I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I am still in love with the person, of course, because we've been together for so long.
Okay. Feelings are in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just don't want me. I just don't want to have those same feelings for that person, later down the line or whatever, when they decide that the time is right for them to get their act together.
Right.
Because, like I said to you before, when you keep forgiving, they think it's so cool for them to escape, and I'm just not with that.
Right. Well, you got to be honest with them and just tell them, look, hey, enough is enough right here. I'm done.
Right.
I can't do this, because something's not going to, you're not willing to change whatever it is. We keep going back and forth with the same stuff. So why should I stay with this if you're not going to, if you're not going to change?
But it also makes it complicated
Yeah.
for you to be in the next relationship, because sometimes your feelings is still hurt from the past relationship.
Right.
And I know it's not good to bring in your past relationship or problems into your new relationship, but it can be very hard.
Yes. Yeah, that's a no-no. And people do that.
Right.
People do that.
So what do you think would be a good idea to do when it comes to a situation like that?
Well, for me, I believe I would, make it my business to not bring up things from, like, oh, we used to do this together. No, don't be doing all that. It's something new. So you need to start a fresh relationship, something new. So, with you not trying to dwell on the past, you got to try to forget the past, and try to do other things to get your mind off of those things that you did with the other person, which is hard to do. Because people do dwell on the past, like, oh, I used to do this with something. No, you don't do that. You can't do that. Because what happens is they're going to be like, okay, so do you still want this person or what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where their mind's going to be like, oh, you might as well go back to them. You keep talking about them. You keep bringing them up. And they keep, no.
Exactly. And I think that's the problem, too, with most relationships, because the most recent relationship that I was in, the guy that I was dealing with or whatever, I guess he still had feelings for his baby mother or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
But I feel like I was just there basically as a pawn, because he wanted to try to get over her or make her jealous. And then, after time went by or whatever went on, I started realizing that he wasn't doing the things that he was doing when me and him first started dating. And, I had a talk with him about it, and he came out and was honest with me. He told me that he still had feelings for his ex, his baby mom.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, or whatever the case may be. Like, you could have told me that straight from the door.
Right.
Instead of having me thinking that it's one thing and it's not.
Right. So,
but now you want to come to me, explaining to me that this is how you're feeling, and you expect me to forgive you?
What about my feelings?
Exactly. That means you wasn't taking my feelings into consideration at all.
Exactly.
You was only worried about what was convenient for you.
Exactly.
So now, when I do want to be in another relationship with somebody, it's going to make it hard for the next person, because, you know what I mean, situations like that, it make me not trust the person.
That's it.
And I'm only bringing it up because it's all about second chances again.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
But I do respect him apologizing or whatever the case may be, but I'm still kind of disappointed about it.
Right. Because you had me thinking it was this and it was that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Especially
when it's somebody that you've known for years, a childhood friend or whatever.
You're playing with my feelings,
Exactly. So.
Yeah. So I get it.
That's my whole reason for this talk, because you talk about second chances. And I just wanted to get that out there for a minute.
Okay. All right, love. Thank you for calling and letting it out.
You're welcome.
All right, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, I'm going to tell you, tonight was just amazing. And I love this, communicating and just letting it out with me. That's what we're here for, letting it out. But I'm going to go say goodnight to you, okay? But next week, we're going to talk about what do you want to change about you? What is it that you need to change about you? I don't want to know now. Don't tell me right now. What is it within you need to change? What is it you need to change about yourself? Okay? So we're going to talk about that. And I want you guys to continue to stay safe. And I want you to share this topic tonight because it was really powerful, right? All right. You guys stay safe. Talk later. Peace.
I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it out. I refuse to run and